everybody, it's Mel here and welcome back once again to my channel, Pebbles and Peach. Today I have for you guys just a little kind of chat video, something that I just wanted to talk about for a while, something that I talk about to my friends and family and stuff like that, and just thought I'd bring it to YouTube today. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about community, and not only the van life community but just community in general, which I feel like is something that we're losing a little bit of. But before we dive into the video, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And then once you've done that, head down to the comments section, get your little keyboard out and get ready to start typing, because I really wanted to get a bit of a conversation going about this topic. It's about community, so it makes sense for the community to talk about it, whether that's YouTube, van life, whatever. So let's just get a little bit of a conversation going on this, even if you have differing opinions to mine. It's something that I just kind of want to talk about and talk to you guys about, so head down there to the comment section and get your little typity types ready to have a bit of a chat. So as you guys may have seen a couple of videos back, I created the van life tag, which I just wanted to say a big thank you to all of you so far who have taken part. I know there's still more of you to do more videos and stuff like that, but I've been watching every single video, and yeah, the van life community is amazing. Thank you guys so much for joining in the tag. I've been enjoying watching all of the videos, and I just wanted to show you guys a clip from some of the videos and some of the responses that people have done, because I think this really just ties in with what we're going to talk about today. Number 9. What's your favourite part of van life?
Favourite thing about van life? I mean, I'm not really a community person, but the van life community, to be fair, has been very kind to me. And I never been part of a community where I just hang around with people and chat and all that. And I would never go to an event with hundreds of people there and talk to people. I would never do that normally. So I guess in that way, van life has brought me out of my shell somewhat. This YouTube thing has brought me out of my shell.
Be the people.
The community, the people.
Yeah.
The friends that we've made.
The freedom is, you know, that's like the best thing ever, the freedom to be able to just travel. But the community is number one. It's the best bunch of people I have ever been involved with. We've made so many good friends and we love them all to bits, and we haven't met a bad one yet.
For me, my favourite part it's got to be the people.
Easily, it's the community. The van meetups I go to, I've made the best friends, the most incredible friends.
So as you guys can see, everyone's answer about their favourite part of van life time and time again is coming up the community. Now, not every single person has said that, but it's definitely been a recurrent theme. And I just feel like it really shows like our human need for community, to be part of something, to be part of something bigger. And I think that that's something that in society now we're really lacking. A lot of people don't know who our neighbours are. We sit in our house a lot. We don't go out and socialise as often, and I think we're getting a lot more insular. And as a species who have literally relied on each other in order to survive, to go from being part of these community circles, and not even big communities, like sometimes yes, but a lot of the time we had like our little tribes. And now it's great that we've got like things like the internet and we can connect with other people, but I think at the same time, the internet is almost, actually I was talking to my friend about this today and she said the same thing as me. It's like the internet is so great, but on one hand it really disconnects people and disconnects them from people in real life, in reality, your circles. And I think we all end up relying on the internet too much. Now I know this is ironic because I'm talking to you guys on the internet, but this is what I mean. This is one of the good parts about it. One of the reasons, and I've said this before, that I always love YouTube and Instagram and all those kind of things is I feel like I find people who I can make connections with and people who have similar beliefs or similar thoughts or do similar things, and it's such a great way to meet people that way. And the van life community, as you've seen, like, I mean, everyone that we met was so nice, so kind, would do anything for you, and like you want to do the same back because you have this sense of community. And I feel like we're at a period in time where, like, gosh, Brexit's just happened, like there's a load of crap going on in America. Pretty much every country politically is in turmoil, and I feel like we're meant to be relying on people more than ever, yet people are somehow feeling more lonely than ever. And I feel like as people on a whole, we don't really do an awful lot for our actual communities. There are people, of course, who are exceptions to this, but something that I really want to improve on and do more of, because I'm the same, is to get to know my community better and try and help my community better in whatever way I can. So I feel like for me going into 2020, I just want to try and be more of a good person, do things for other people. And I think, now not all anxieties and stuff are caused by this, but I think a lot of the time, for me anyway, with anxiety, I was just thinking about myself, I was thinking about my health, I think about other things, and I have definitely found that trying to do good and help others and bring more to my community has actually improved myself. So doing things for other people actually does improve things for yourself. And we're coming up to a new year, and I can guarantee you that people have a list from here to here, long as their arm, about things that they want to do for themselves. So health, fitness, like what my career goals are. But what I would encourage you to do, and what I'm trying to do this year, is trying to add a couple of things that I can do to help my community. And the thing is you don't really even need to go out of your way to do these kind of things. So whenever it comes to thinking about things to do for your community, I know a lot of the time people are like, oh, I don't do anything, like what could I do for anyone else? So a couple ideas is more just bringing things that you're passionate about and that you enjoy and that you like to do, and trying to use those skills or those passions and those things to help other people. And while you're doing that, you're also helping yourself. So like everybody benefits from doing these types of things. Like for example, like I love having people around, love hosting parties, and my dad got diagnosed with vascular dementia in 2012, so it's something that I'm really aware of and passionate about. So I was like, do you know what? I like having gatherings, I like having people around, and I hosted a family fun day for the Alzheimer's Society this year, and from just that, like just like my friends and family and like having a good time, we raised £250 for the Alzheimer's Society, which like literally like that night brought a tear to my eye. Did not expect to get that much from something so small, but it just shows you what you can do from doing something so simple. And also I like playing like the ukulele and singing. A lot of the stuff I sing tends to be older, so I started doing little like gigs down at my grand's nursing home for some of the older people down there, and it just cheers them up and it cheers me up and it makes everybody happy. And again, you're benefiting your community and you're benefiting yourself. So try to think of things like, if you're crafty, is there some way you could put on a craft class? Are you good with kids? Is there something locally that you could do to help the kids in the community? So what I'm doing this year, and what I would encourage you to do this year, is think of a couple of things that you're passionate about and that you're good at, or that you want to do more, and how you can bring that to other people and maybe do something for them as well. Something that really annoys me, and I've seen it a lot recently, is we're not very nice to each other anymore. And what I hate is this whole thought that like there's some like sarcastic assholes who are basically just horrible to everybody, and then you'll see their YouTube channels and people will be commenting and being like, bruh, you so real, bruh. It's not really real, it's just they're probably a bit of a and like the same, there's like girls that are like really bitchy to each other, and people will be like, I love that you're so real, and say it like it is. Like, and I feel like you're kind of getting on a lot of the times for just trying to do good and bring good in the world. Like, do not feel bad if you want to try and do something good. It does not mean that you're not real. Sometimes it just means that you're a good or a nice person. I hate this idea that someone needs to be a prick to be a real person. Like, to me, that's just not a real thing. So for me, 2020, to be less of an asshole myself and to try and improve upon myself and improve others, my plan is to just try and do more for my community. It's just, the van life community really just showed me what was missing, what part of my life was missing, and I feel like seeing those clips and seeing everybody else say a similar thing, I just feel like it's a human need and want, and like something that we should be doing that we're kind of losing, because we all get trapped in our own little worlds and have our own little career goals and our own little health goals, and we literally, unfortunately, just think about ourselves. And I think mentally that's just not good for you. I think that's what leads a lot of the time to a lot of anxiety and depression. Sometimes it's the other way, when people don't think about themselves enough. So it's just finding that healthy balance and just trying to be a good person and to help others. So I don't know, let me know your opinion on this, guys. Like, it's just something that I find really interesting to talk about. I do feel like as people, we've lost our sense of community and kind of lost our place in society, which is probably why a lot of times we don't feel good and we don't feel good about ourselves. So I don't know, maybe in 2020 as a movement, as people, we could try and bring that sense of community back. Obviously we have the van life community, which really does that for me, but I want to try and bring that in other communities and other ways, and help other charities and help people. And like I said, you guys, it's so easy to do. I think it's literally bringing something from you to other people and just spreading the love, and I think we could definitely do with a little more of that in 2020. So yeah, let me know your opinion in the comments. In fact, maybe let us know 1 or 2 things that you've done this year to help others, or something that you would like to do to help others, and let's get a bit of a conversation going and maybe get some ideas for other people about what they could do, and let's just try and bring community back. If you guys have followed me for a while, like, you'll know my mental health a year, 2 years ago was shattered, and I think you can actually tell even whenever you watched some of my videos and stuff, like I was just not okay. And I really think not only traveling but being part of a community and trying to do things for other people, it's just really helped me mentally more than anything. And then whenever that helps me mentally, that helps me in all other ways of my life. So it's literally just by doing things with other people or for other people, it really just like helps you as well. So guys, we're going into a new decade. Try and think of a couple of things that you can do for those around you, or something that you're really passionate about, or a cause that you care about, and see how much better that you'll feel for it and how much you improve by just doing those things. I think if everybody just tried to do things for other people, gosh, would be a right happy little bunch. Do not let anybody make you feel bad for having good intentions. Do not let anybody tell you that it means that you're not real or whatever. Just go about your business, do your thing, help other people, and feel better about yourself and everybody else, because sometimes there are just not nice people in the world. And that's kind of all I have to say about it. Get typing in those comments. Let's get some conversation going. You guys know I love to talk, obviously. And speaking of community, I may as well actually let you guys know this now because I'm super excited about it. Some of you guys who follow me on Instagram, which is @PebblesandPeach, will already know I've announced the news on there that next year in the summer in Northern Ireland we are hosting a proper van life meetup, a day where we can basically just meet other people who have built their vans. I'm trying to sort out a good place for us to camp at night. It's going to be pretty near Belfast, and I'm really excited about it. It'll be the first kind of like event that I've hosted, but I'm so excited. I know some of you guys have already said that you're going to come over for it. I will try and get specific dates. I'm in talks with people about the whole thing, and I will try and land a date for us in January to give you guys notice in advance, because I know some of you guys aren't even just from Ireland. Some of you guys are talking about coming over from Scotland, England, and I'm so excited for it. Get in touch with me if you want to come, because I kind of need numbers just to know how much space we need to have, because the people who I'm talking about hosting the event with, like I think they think this is going to be small, but I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of people there. I'm really excited about it, and that's happening. We'll keep you guys notified. I'll do like a separate maybe video on it, just so you don't miss it. But yeah, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell, and you'll be kept up to date with all future plans on my channel and related to the event as well. And I have a huge van life giveaway coming up pretty soon, so I'm really excited about that too. Oh, there's so much happening. 2020, I'm freaking excited for it, balling. For me, it's going to be a year of personal improvements and also trying to help other people. Let me know what your guys' plans are for 2020. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next upload. Bye.
I'll raise a glass to you, and you'll raise a glass to me, and when they're half full, we'll top them up with